to some of the issues that will be put forward with regards to this march. What are they?
Glenn, yes, a very warm good morning to you. And behind me, you can see that quite a number of Samwu protesters have gathered here, Samwu members and supporters. And one of the main issues that they are going to be highlighting today, as I understand from the Deputy Regional Secretary, Bridget Nkumana, is the issue of some 500 firefighters that are engaged in disagreements with the City of Cape Town around their working conditions. But joining me a bit more to talk about this Back to Work campaign is Bridget Nkumana. Bridget, a very warm good morning to you. We've touched on very briefly the issue of the firefighters that have disagreements with the City of Cape Town. Can you just tell us the other issues? We understand that there's a host of issues affecting workers, municipal workers, especially in the light of COVID-19, where we know that the burden on workers have increased over the past year.
I would like to firstly say good morning to you and your viewers. We understand today it's May Day, and workers are supposed to be celebrating this particular day. And as you can see, there is nothing to celebrate as workers in this country. If you look at what the City of Cape Town, in terms of our permanent staff members, how they are aggrieved and how their grievances are not being heard by the City of Cape Town, we have called all our members to come and rally with us today when we go and visit the City of Cape Town in terms of their grievances.
So when you speak about grievances, can you highlight for us just some of those grievances? Which sectors are being most affected?
Look, currently as we speak, you wake up to people saying that, the best firefighters that we have that have extinguished fires that were burning last week at Table Mountain. But yet, on the other hand, the communities do not know what these firefighters are fighting internally with the City of Cape Town. Currently, I have 525 firefighters who are being disciplined by the City of Cape Town with an intention, a clear intention, to dismiss these 525 firefighters by the City of Cape Town. And if you look at the supply chain management side, where you find in the procurement department that staff is just told to rotate without proper consultations. And when we talk about collective bargaining in the city, where the City of Cape Town management needs to be talking to us as labor, those platforms are non-existent. So any department that you would go to, today we're sitting with 15 casualties from the informal settlements that are dismissed. Because why? They were woke up one morning and they were told to have to move from their space of work to another area, but no consultations are taking place.
Bridget, so in terms of today's program, everybody's gathered here at Kaisergracht.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what exactly the program will entail? I understand the first leg will be a march to the Civic Centre. What will be taking place there?
When we move from here to the Civic Centre, we are going to the Civic Centre because that is where it's our place of employment. That is our employer. And we want to pass a message to them through our memorandums, where there is 5 issues that we want to put on the table. The one issue is to say to the City of Cape Town, resolve the unresolved grievances of workers that are employed in the City of Cape Town. The second one is to say to them, the labor broker system that they have, they must get away with it because it is corrupt. And we're also saying the services that the city has outsourced, it needs to be back insourced in the city, because we have seen how these tenderpreneurs are chowing the monies, but these workers are getting change. And the fourth part is that we are saying the unemployed, the excluded, the EPWP. EPWP was not a program meant to replace work of permanent nature. But we have seen the City of Cape Town exploiting these people through this campaign. So we are saying enough is enough through those things.
Bridget, thank you very much for speaking to me. Of course, the Regional Deputy Secretary there of Samwu here in Cape Town, Blaine, just highlighting for us some of the issues that they will be handing over to the City of Cape Town in a short while. Among those, of course, very high on the agenda is the issue surrounding those 500 and something firefighters who are locked in a dispute with the City of Cape Town. It's alleged that they reneged on an agreement over shifts. And of course, as Bridget just explained to us now, what they call exploitation of workers in the extended public works program. So these are some of the issues being highlighted by Samwu here in the Metro region today as the country commemorates International Workers' Day.
No doubt it's a developing story. If there are any further developments on your watch, Vanessa, come back to us. I'll get you on air, get the view at the very latest. Thank you very much indeed for your report. Vanessa Poonah, there live for us in Cape Town. All right, so let's go now.